We live? Maybe. We might be live. I think we might be live. Let me see if we can get some comments and stuff up. If we are live, then hello. Tornadoes handmade. Yes, brother. Always show a diff. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, the amount of diffs I've had apart, let's face it, I should know what I'm doing. Put the extra effort in. Show us. That is massive. Yeah, awesome. Alan, hello. Hey, Alan. How are you doing? Right, you couple of people that are in now, can you let me know how does it look and how does it sound? What's the sound like and how does it look? Because I'm using slightly different equipment today. Mrs. Crash and Bash, hello. I'm just trying to find my own live now. Uh, where is it? Home? No, there. Your channel. Apparently I'm live. Oh, there we go. Look, there I am. Live. We'll turn the sound down. And get the comments. Oh, right, there we go. Got the comments up, so I should now be able to see who comments, who says hello. Sounds fine and looks good. Awesome. Put that on there for now. Let's flick this screen over to that so I can see in real time what's happening. Turn this off so I don't accidentally end the stream. And we shall get set up with that there. Right. Yeah, Alan, the shitoi! The shitoi indeed. It's a good car. It is a good car. Although, I have just had a drama with it. Basically, the stock servo in this just crapped itself. I turned it on, I was just having a little test. I was actually testing it on 4S, I know. Oh, how dare I? Yes, Alan, you did call the servo. And then I brought it back in, put it on the bench, and the servo just locked over to the left and smoke came out of it. And now, I think, yeah, it's completely jammed up. I physically can't turn it. No, can't turn it. So I will be contacting Wheelspin tomorrow, and I'm going to see what they say. They might tell me to jog on because I've used the car, but we'll see. We will see. But yeah, stock servo done for. Zoom and Boom. I like Zoom and Boom. That's a good name. Hello, everyone. I get my roller today, Craig. Yes, man. What colour did you go for? They are epic. They are epic. Zoom and Boom. I like. Such it. One live and so much knowledge. Crazy live, sir. Thank you very much. And thank you for being here and joining us on the Weird Live. Let me just go and shut this door because my washer machine sounds really loud. Although it does sound like it's going to end soon. I'll pull that shut a little bit. That should get rid of some of the noise. Oh, you've got the green one. Good taste. Good taste getting the green one. Because I also went for the green one. And the colour of it really does pop. I suppose it looks all right actually on that screen, so it might look okay for you there. But I think when I was looking at it on camera, On camera, so on your screen now, this might look like a little pale, quite bright, but like a yeah, it's just like a paler green than it actually is. When you see this in real life, this green is almost a luminous. It's a really bright green, and it looks fantastic. I do like how this looks. Well, I like everything about it, truth be told. I do like everything about it. Apart from the stock servo, because that just died. But what I'm going to do now, uh, can't hear it. Oh, the washing machine. Couldn't you hear the washing machine? It's quite loud. Immer. This shit happens. The servo in my RC heli just smoked while landing. Well, at least it was while landing. Did it crash? Hope it didn't crash. All of my Corrales are green. Nice. Not glossy. Looks like it's glowing, yeah. It is bright. Is it glossy? Yeah, I mean, it's shiny. It is shiny, definitely. Maybe even the tiniest amount of metallic in there. Metallic. Yeah, I said italic, sorry. Metallic, I meant. Well, it definitely looks better in person than it does on the camera. Definitely. But overall, I'm really happy with my shitoi. And if you don't know why I'm calling it a shitoi, hit the subscribe button and check out my video that I released of this yesterday. I'm not digging at it. It's not that I think it's bad. I was just in a silly mood. So now it has a silly name. Um, suppose the other downside, I'm not going to call it a bad point, but is these straps could be longer. They're not the longest of straps, these. I think for a single 6S pack, be okay. If you're going to try and strap in two massive 3S batteries, I don't think you've got much chance. It's over there. Go on there for now. That can go on there. SMRC shit toy, yeah, kind of. Kind of. That's the sort of the play on words of it, yeah. My shitoi. And it was purely down to when I watched the live release of this on YouTube, and I saw the name, I saw Shiroi, but I saw this line across the top of SHI and was like, what? Like, what? What does that say? So I changed mine. So mine now says Jitoi. But I'm allowed to do it because we bought these with our own money, not sponsored, no nothing. It wasn't sort of helped out. And it is just a bit of fun. I mean, actually, I really do like the car. It's very good. It is very good. Now, how easy is it going to be to get into the diffs? I think front and rear, pretty simple. Centre, I don't know. I don't know. Should we start taking some screws out and see what happens? Right, so there's two in the side there, possibly. Oh, is that a C clip? Oh yeah, I zip tied my cables up as well to stop them bouncing around. I've zip tied them to the side of this tower. Alan, I think that's with all the Corrali straps. Yeah, they're a bit short. But live was a good marketing plan of the truck. The chat was annoying. Yeah, well, I mean, some chats are, some aren't. Is that C-clip? You know what I think it is? Oh, hold on. Can you get through? Okay. Yeah, I like that, I think. I think I like that. Let me cut that off so I can move my cables and see what. It's a bit dark in here. Is that light going to annoy people? Just like the armours, it just through. Okay. You were right, SMRC. It's a rubber clip. There it is. Because, yeah, I mean, I'm guessing, well, I'm not guessing, I sort of know, that the chassis section of this is based on the Kagama, isn't it? But I haven't got a Kagama. I've never had a Kagama. I've got the Asuga. But this is a bit different to the Asuga. So, do we reckon that the diffs are going to be well oiled? Because I think generally the rally are quite good with things like that. I think. SMRC Kagami. Yep, yeah. I thought it was based on that. It's a Kagama down the middle and a spark on the corners, isn't it? Now, I've had time around both the Kagama and the spark, but I've never owned either of them. Where else is that fixed? Through the face of the shock tower? Yep, quite possibly. Quite possibly. Is it that one? Are they all the same? Yeah, all the screws are the same so far. That's handy. Okay, that comes off. Yeah. And the brace comes out. Hollow bracing on these. I'm sure they're strong enough, even being hollow, but I know I took the Armour EXB ones off of the Creighton EXB, and they were solid, really hard, and literally solid. But these ones are hollow for anyone that wanted to know that. So, is anybody else in the chat thinking about maybe picking up one of these themselves? Have you watched all the videos that are coming out of these? I mean, somebody did make a comment about how YouTube gets a bit repetitive when something new comes out because everyone's doing the same review. But I think that's a good thing. I quite like that because it means you get a lot of different perspectives of the same truck. What I might notice, somebody else might miss, and what somebody else notices, I might have missed. So I think it's quite good to watch a few different videos and um, get an idea of what the truck's actually like. It's no good just watching one review and thinking, well, I'm not going to watch anyone else's. Right, well, they were easy enough to get off. Can we get into there now? Take that top section off into the centre diff. Alan, the Spark is a beast and so is the Kagama LE. I would agree. How's it cracking over there in the UK? Corrali made RC for me again. I hope the people are enjoying themselves with their preferred rigs. Yes, Sean. Thank you very much for your comment, Sean. Thank you for joining the live. Yeah, doing all right over here in the UK. We're due a storm this weekend, but hey ho, what's new? There's always some sort of storm or heat wave or drought, or there's always something going on with the weather in the UK. Vapor, hey, stop to type, listening only as driving. All right, mate, thank you very much for joining. Well, while you're listening, I will tell you what's happening. I'm going to do the diffs on my shitoi. But also, which I'll mention again, I know I mentioned it earlier, but there might be new people in now. My stock servo that come in the RTR posted itself this afternoon. So, yeah, if you're going to pick one of these up, pick up a spare servo. Luckily, I did have a spare servo, so it's not stopped me running. But that was my last spare. That was my spare. I now need to get more spares. Let me just have a little dig in my bag here because I need a little picking tool. In fact, there we go. This will be a good picking tool. It's just a bit dangerous. Just a bit dangerous. This has had literally one run. And all the screw heads here are full of dust. Hello, Vapor. Zoom and boom. I have a Spark and it's awesome. Only weak point I found so far is the shock towers bend a little too easy, but Adu makes a nice one for it. Craig, you know my answer to that. Yeah, Allard in the chat there's got a Spark as well. It has featured in a good few of my videos. And I think his does all right, although I've not looked closely at his shock towers, but he's done all right with his. But my Asuga, every time I take the Asuga out, it breaks an arm. Whereas Alan's Spark does really well. So I'm hoping that's better. I'm hoping that this being a mixture of Gamma in the middle and Spark on the corners, fingers crossed this is going to be a solid truck. And it looks amazing. I know for everyone, look, for the subjective, I suppose, is the word, isn't it? There, what one person likes, another person doesn't. Right, so the long one. Okay, yeah, it goes through that split piece, and then that's a short one. We'll put that there. You know I'm going to forget where all these go. Okay, so the two long ones, and then I'm guessing that's a short one. And what's that one? Oh, there's two more there. What are they? Oh, We'll take them out while we're at it. Why not? Take them out. Oh, that comes off now. Tidy. Tidy. Okay. Well, that was easy enough to get down to there. Um, what have I missed? Sorry. Alan, Zoom, you must be bashing your spark harder than me. Yeah, well, I mean, Alan, you don't do too bad with yours, but it depends what Zoom's doing. Yeah, big ramp send and the regular driving, they're probably fine. Yeah, Alan has done a couple of big ramp sends with his, but I think we've only done one or two big ramp sessions. Sean, Corrales are from perfect. I mean, far from perfect. But once you resolve those minor issues, i.e., weak servo and empty diffs, fix those and you have a very good RC. Well, that is exactly what we're doing today because, as I say, the stock servo shit itself, so that's now a paperweight. And we're going to do the diffs because I, I'm under the thinking that the car is a ready to run. It's an RTR. Therefore, it should be ready to run because not everyone knows how to do this, or they're not everyone's confident enough to just start taking things apart. So I believe if a car is marketed and sold as ready to run, it needs to be ready to run. So that's what I've done. I've ran three packs through this. Two on the main video that I put out, and then I've done one with Lenny, my son, on Wednesday where we didn't film. There's something in here. Might not be a lot, but there's something. Okay. Well, shall we have a look? Shall we have a look? Alan, the best reviews on new trucks are the ones that are paid for by the YouTubers and not the ones that are handed out. Unless you can say your honest opinion. Yeah, I mean, yes. Well, as I said, I have worked with companies in the past. I've never worked with Corrali, but I bought these with our own money. Say these because I've also got the roller over there in the corner, still brand new in a box. That belongs to Mark. There's a little bit of Loctite on the end of these screws, so that's nice to see. And they're actually coming out and not threading themselves. Oh, oh. There's a bit more Loctite on that one than normal. Are you a bit weird, Richard? Uh, this guy's a bit odd, isn't he? I'm not going to get rid of him because comments push the live out more, so he's actually helping me out. We'll just ignore him. You know what? There's more oil in there than I was expecting there to be. I can see some areas where there's absolutely nothing, but there is some oil in there. Now, a proper YouTuber and a proper enthusiast that really gets into what they're doing, they would empty all this out, clean it, refill it with fresh oil. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to top it up. Yeah, Sean, I'm confused as well. Richard broke the chat. Yeah, Richard has no friends. Bless him. He's come here to be friends with all of us. Bless him. Oh, Michael. Good evening, Craig. Hope you're doing well. Looks like you're having diff fun this evening. Yeah, mate. A bit of diff fun. Bit of diff fun. I'm actually quite impressed with Corrali with that. They really have impressed me with this truck. The Asuga is fantastic when it works, but it tends to break stuff quite a lot. So it sort of put me off Corrali a bit. Then I saw the limited edition Kagama, and that is very good. I do really like that limited edition Kagama. And then they brought this out, and I just knew that I had to have this. I just knew. But yeah, I'm impressed that that wasn't dry. That actually had oil in it. So that is that. Then we'll put all that back together. Squeeze that on there nicely. Oh, do you know what? I nearly forgot my tea. I nearly forgot my tea. Richard is on something. Yeah, I think he is. He really is. Sure, we have a lot of meth over here in the States, Richard. Here in the States, so yeah, I think he's on that. Well, what's the stuff that turns everyone to zombies in the streets? Um, oh, I forgot what it's called. I was watching some YouTuber the other day walking around some American streets, and there were people literally like zombies just stood propped up in doorways and things. Thought, wow, I'm guessing Richard's one of those. Make sure this isn't set too tight. Fentanyl, that's it, love. Thank you. Thank you. I knew it was something. How is the Traxxas alloy rear diff holding up in my UDR? Oh, it's all right, mate. I've only ran it once. Still haven't. Well, I started actually editing the video this morning. When I say I started editing, I've looked at some of the 360 footage. That's about as far as I've gone with that, but it will get done. Hey, are you coming, Michael? Um, are you coming to the miners circuit on the 12th? There we go. There we go. Res for Richard. Peel! Still looking sexy as ever, mate. Thank you very much, dude. How are you? Thank you for joining, Peel. How are you, mate? You doing okay? We're just taking differentials apart. How have you been? Some Zoom and boom. My shiroi is here. Excellent. So you can unbox your shiroi while watching me do the diffs on my shiroi. Knowing actually what you can do is you can be safe in the knowledge that your centre diff in your shiroi isn't dry. Because there was oil in here, which I'm impressed about. I've opened up some Traxxas diffs that look like they've been spat on by a mouse. And it's like, is that it? Is it all I'm getting? You pay, near £700, £1,000 for a truck, and they don't even fill the diffs. Now, I'm not digging at Traxxas. I like Traxxas. I've got a good few of them. Yeah. Okay, centre diff done. So, a short crush truck dedicated to race bash is order. Andy has his. I saw his video. Vapor will have one. Chris has one. Yeah, yeah, they all have one. They all have one. I look forward to what Vapor thinks of his. That'll be good. That will be good. Because I know the track that Vapor's going to take his to. Because I've been to that track with Vapor. I also know Vapor will try and backflip. Because I want to try and backflip mine. I just haven't taken it to the right place yet. But I know that our mate Vapor, he ain't going to stop until it's backflipped. I'll be very surprised if he doesn't backflip it. Oh, that's not going in the centre. I thought that angle looked weird. Not in the centre, into the front. Let's try and line that up. Into the front. There we go. Michael, I'm hopefully going to make it if I can get a few lipos back to life. We'll definitely have a slash. TRX6, possibly the Zorro if I can get the receiver to play ball. Zoom and boom, it's Christmas every day. Well, we wish it was. Yeah, we wish it was, but it does feel like that when you get your new truck. It is exciting. Oh, enjoy it, mate. Enjoy it. Have you gone for the ready to run or the roller? I can't remember what you said. I'll get a backflip. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Both me and Vapor have said we are going to backflip them. 100%. It's going to backflip. I just haven't done it yet. That's all. But it will. And when it does, you'll all know. Because it will be in a video or a short and something. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think that's Christmas lights already. Yeah, my ceiling glittery lights. Yeah, these are up all year round. Yeah, there you go. This is Crash and Bash. It has them all year in the garage. It is Christmas every day, you're right. Okay, and then this lid just goes back on. Yeah, correct. Not doing anything wrong here, am I? Tell me in the comments if you can see me making a mistake. And before you ask Vapor if you're still listening, yes, I have put the centre drive shaft back in. Because only an idiot would forget to put their centre drive shafts back in. I did that in another live. That down there. And that down there. So, no, okay. Michael, I've managed to fit the Rustler brushless system into the Zorro for the time, and the receiver worked well on 3S. Definitely a good upgrade for the FTX. Fair dues. Not unusual here in the States. Some keep them outside too. Ah, well, I mean, there's none outside. And if they were colourful, like all the different colours, definitely wouldn't have them. They're just a nice soft white. So if I'm down here just chilling or watching something on YouTube, I don't need all the big lights on. So I will occasionally just have like mood lighting, and I can just sit and be calm, drink a beer, watch some YouTube in my little space down here in the garage. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd have them outside. Okay, that felt good. That felt good. That was good. That's good. And these two tiny little ones. Tiny little ones. Zoom and boom. I have the roller in green, and I'm putting in the Hobbywing Max 8 G2S. Oh, oh. It's a good system. The Max 8 G2S is a good system, but I've had two of those go up in smoke on me. So I won't buy another one. Because, well, yeah, because I've had two of them go up in smoke. So it has kind of put me off the Max 8 G2S. Now, I've got an original Max 8. Oop, so that's the rear one. I've got an original Max 8 that I've had for a long time and that I've absolutely battered, and it's been fine. Lenny has got a Max 8 V2, and that's been fine. But yeah, I've seen two Max 8 G2Ss that go up in smoke, and for no real reason, they just decide to go up in smoke. So be very careful. Yeah, you have the roller in green, putting in the Hobbywing Max 8 G2S, with a 4278, 2250 kV motor, and a perfect pass monster. Wow, 56 kilogram servo. That will make it turn. That will make it turn. Some would say that's overkill, but I I have a 150 kilogram servo in my X Max, so turning's always good. Sure, I'm an extreme kind of person. I give RC stuff to friends for free, and then my wife nags on at me for doing it. You can tell Craig is a good man. That's why I follow this content. Oh, nice one, Sean. Thank you very much. But yeah, I do the same. If I've got something in the garage that's of use to somebody, I say, yeah, here you go. You can use this, or you can have this. But we've got a good group of friends now. It's only a small group, really, that we sort of go around and hang out with. But they are very good, and we will help each other out as much as we can. I think it's important, and it makes us enjoy the hobby more. Vapor, nice thumbs up from Vapor. Yes, I think he's agreeing with he's going to backflip it. And only an idiot wouldn't put drive shafts in. Again, though, that's me. Michael, definitely want the new X-Max MT with the Bigfoot body. Love the look of that. Now, Michael, you got rid of an X-Max. Where to run it? But I will agree with you, that body does look cool. But I'm not allowed that sort of body. I'm not allowed nice things. My wife says I'm like Sid from Toy Story. I shouldn't be allowed nice things because they just don't stay nice. It's a toy, we're going to play with it. Especially if something is branded as a basher, I'm going to bash it. That's what I'm going to do. That is what I'm going to do. Zoom and boom. Oh no, brother. Hopefully, I will have better luck. If not, Max 6. Yeah? Firm believer in overkill. Yeah. Yeah. A Max 6 in a shitoi. Too much. Well, I think 8S. 8S would be too much. On 6S, on this stock gearing, it's rapid. You're looking at 50, 55 miles an hour. And for an off-road short course truck, you really don't need it to go that fast. I think with the included 16 tooth, you'll get it up to about 60. Um, I'm not really feeling the need to have any more speed out of this in the runs that I've had with it. I think it's geared just about perfect. I don't think I'm going to change anything apart from things that break. And if things continue to break, then that's when I'll probably look at an upgrade. I've given friends and family a few RCs just to see them smile. Yeah, that's it. That's what it's about, isn't it? It's about enjoyment. And at the end of the day, they are only toys. I'm not one of these that, oh no, it's a model, it's a remote control scale model. Get off, man, it's a toy. It's a toy. It shall be treated like a toy. It'll be looked after and maintained, and then I'll take it outside and batter it. It's just fun. It's just fun. Michael, don't remind me, as much as I love the 6x6, I do kind of miss having the X Max around. You're more than welcome to come and have a go with the X Max, mate. It is here. It's a little bit different now, though. It's a bit of a different beast. Yeah, for people who don't know, my X Max is a little bit overkill. Just a little bit. I may have gone a bit silly with my X Max. I mean, some say I've ruined it. Alan, do it for science. Yeah. I don't know if I'd run it on 8S, just an extra I have. Yeah, well, that would be fine. If you're just going to run it on 6S, turn the punch down low, start with the punch low and work your way up. Yeah, put a Max 6 in it, run it on 6S. My Asuga has got the 8S Spectrum system in it from the Outcast. So my Asuga's 8S. And actually, no, we do run it on 8S quite a lot as well. I wonder if that's why I've had problems with it. It's not killed many diffs, in all fairness. It just breaks arms. It just breaks arms. Alan, that's when it lives up to the name. Mark Tahassi, hello. Hello, Mark. How are you doing? Need ideas? Need I need ideas. RC for an 8-year-old needs to be robust. The MJX short course truck or the Groms. Depends how much you want to spend, mate. How much you spending? I mean, X-Max, they're durable. But yeah, for an 8-year-old. Yeah, the MJX little short course truck that they do. It comes with proper branded Hobbywing electrics, and it's solid. It's really good. I've been watching a lot of videos on them. They take a battering. I'm thinking about buying one just for skate parks and nothing else. And now you can get spares for them in England. I think is it Serious RC the website. They do a lot of spares now for these MJXs and Relalos. So even getting spares isn't an issue. But Mark, you might be pleased to know that when I've just done the centre diff on this, and it wasn't bone dry. There was a fair amount of oil in it. It wasn't full. Better put that one back, hadn't I, before I get carried away. Yeah, it wasn't full, but let's go backwards a step, shall we? Yeah, the centre diff was all right. I have topped it up, of course. Mm. Yeah, so is the old 6x6. I'm hoping to possibly in the next few weeks get a CNC machined axles. Wow, that will be very cool, Michael. Very cool indeed. Plug that back in. Cool, and that's a good one. A bit cheaper than the Grand BLX. Yes, it's quite a bit cheaper. And we can now get spares for it in the UK. It comes with Hobbywing electrics. It's got separate receiver and everything else, not like the Grom. The Grom's all a ESC receiver in one. I think the HBX is all separate ones. So yeah, I would definitely consider the HBX. Oh, there's that new MJX, the white and yellow one. Yep. Yeah, the MJX 1/10 basher Allard. Yeah, they're good. 4x4 granite. Yeah, that's also good. Granite would be nice, but too fast for a young lad though. Is it Mark, the kid that had the MT10 vapor? Still listening. Still an hour home. Stopped for a pee. Yeah, that's all right, mate. I'm glad you're still listening. Listening to my lovely dulcet brummy tones. How nice for you. What a lovely thing to listen to. Me waffle on. Right, let's place our bets of how much oil is there going to be in the front dish. Well, now we know that the centre diff actually had a good amount in. Do we think that the front and the rear diffs are also going to be a good amount? Where's that gone? I just dropped the tool. Oh, it's all the way over there. How did it go that far? I got it. I got it. There's one that's a different size in that skid plate. Let's get that out. Over there. Granite would be nice. Matt, hi. I saw you at Fam Jam. I'm thinking about the CR18P. Oh no. Saw me at Fam Jam. Nice. Yeah, Fam Jam was cool, man. I enjoyed Fam Jam so much so that all being well, I'll be there again next year. So yeah, nice one. Nice one for joining us and joining in on the live. Yeah, how cool was Fam Jam? Michael, is there going to be a Halloween special video this year? And Craig, dress the X-Max as a giant spider. Well, I mean, I've actually got a spider upstairs in my living room. Yeah, that's come off nice. No cracks in that. Although I am going to end up wearing through this. You can see already 3 packs in. So I've had 3 6S sets through this. And they're scuffed down a little bit. It is wearing, but I suppose that's what it's for, isn't it? I have, um, suppose on the Traxxas Maxes, I've gone through those in a couple of hours. And on the X Max, I've actually made myself a metal lip that covers this front edge because I put a brand new one on, took it out to a skate park, landed one jump, and it just snapped the stock one. So, although I don't think I'll be skate parking, well, I always say, "Oh, I don't think I'll take it to a skate park," and then the next video is me at a skate park. So I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say I'm not going to take it to a skate park because let's face it, I probably am going to take it to a skate park. Mark, no, it's for my brother's boy, same age. Yeah, yeah. The MJX stuff at the minute makes really good, or as you say, the granite would be very good. What about the new Quake? I really like those Quakes. They look pretty darn good. What about one of these? I'd have me a Quake, definitely. Okay, let's see how easy it is to get into here. I'm going to say that we're going to need to take the shots out of the way. It doesn't seem to want to keep coming. There we go. This is the longer one is for the shock. They're all for the skid plate. Longer one for the shock. There we go. Can I compress that and get it round? Yes, I can. Let's find a tyre or something to just put under here. Let me find a tyre. There we go. That'll do. Oh, that'll do. Pulled that off. Another thing to note, if you're getting one of these, is where the shock towers come through. Actually, I didn't mention it in my video. These shock towers and body posts are really thick. They're good. I like them. But what I don't like is, let me pull that off and you'll see. These are to spread the load of the body as it sits onto the shock tower and body posts. But they rub underneath the body, and can you see the shades of green on there? Yeah, just about. Well, that green on there means it's no longer on the body. So I've got patches on the body where you can see through. They're not massive. We'll see by this hole here. Like patches. Yeah, see? That's these squares as they rub. So if you're getting one of these, before you run, get yourself some tape and just put tape here and here. Same on the back. Tape here and here. And it'll stop it rubbing your paint off. Too late for mine, it's already rubbed, so whatever, innit? Yeah. Good little tip for you there. I will mention all of this when I do another main video on these. But I just thought I'd tell you all now in the live, like bonus content for you. That shock's out of the way. This sway bar is going to. Will you pop it off? Because it's going to be that one there. That one there. Great, dress Barry up for Halloween. Yeah! We can put something in there, can't we, with Barry? Senton or Vortex, yeah. Zoom and Boom. I definitely have the Quake on the list. But I can do backflips with my Fury, so no hurry, yeah. Michael, right, better go pop out. We'll see you guys again soon. Much love. Keep bashing. Cheers, Michael. Thank you very much. You take care, mate. And yeah, see you soon. I hope that we see you at the Miners. That'd be nice. I'll bring you UDR. Yeah, for those that don't know, Michael's lent me his UDR for me to go out and film with. So yeah, how awesome of Michael is that? Right, how? Surely there's more than two screws in that. Is that screwed in from the bottom as well? Maybe. We'll need the really little one to get that one. Oh, it is that size. Unfold that out. Pick that up. Big John RC. Hello, Craig. Hello, John. Cheers for joining, mate. How are you doing? How was work? How was work? I'm guessing that's got to be screwed in from the bottom as well. Must be. Must have something to do with them. Let's take them out. See what happens. Surely the front of this comes off. I don't need to take the whole front end off. Surely we can sneak peek in there, like you do with the armours. John is in the house. Yes, he is. That comes out. I'm being silly. I've let my 7 and 8 year old nephews drive my Synchro 4, good car like the Synchro 4, and they did really well with it. And the remote is smaller so they can handle it better. They did really well with it. There you go, Mark. What about a Synchro 4? And no vapor before you pull over and comment. I'm not going to recommend the Synchro 2. You just carry on driving. There we go. Now we've got a bit of movement in it. Okay, I probably didn't need to take those ones out the bottom, did I? Oh, maybe I did actually, yeah. So they were from the front, they were from the bottom. And that is front diff out. Plenty of grease on the ring and pinion. Oh, and it's shimmed as well. So we could be careful not to lose the shim. Spacer on the front. Put that back. John, work was shit. Oh, okay. We won't talk about work then. You're home now, that's what matters. This feels light, but I'd say that there is something in there. But is there a lot? Let's find out together. The middle one surprised me with how much was in it. Will the front one surprise me with how much is in it? Ready? Let's have a look. Well, there's some in it. Yeah, not as much as I'd like in this one, but definitely some in there. Can you see? I don't know how close I can get with this before it all goes blurry. Not bad, I guess. Not bad. There is some. Again, I've seen worse, mentioning no names, Traxxas. Yeah, not bad at all. And yet again, proper, decent, good YouTuber or racer or even basher would empty all this out, clean everything, make sure it's all okay, and then fill it back up with fresh oil. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to top it up and we're going to carry on. Big Al. What's up, Craig? I'm all right, mate. How are you? Thank you very much for joining. We are doing the diffs. The fun task of doing the diffs on the shitoi, which isn't shit at all. It's a very good car. Although my servo did die. Better mention that. Yeah, the servo took a crap today. So I will contact where I got it from and see if they'll send me out a replacement on warranty. But if they don't, they don't. I don't expect them to. But I will try. Because it's only had a few packs through it. So yeah. Apart from the servo dying on me, I'm really impressed with this. How are you doing, Al? Staying busy and mostly out of trouble? Maybe. Maybe you are. Maybe you're not. Let me have a think. I need my little pokey tool. Talk amongst yourself. Oh, this might do actually. There we go. Yeah, just to clear out the crap in them. Get my little cloth. So, all of you that are in here, could I get you all to like the video or double tap the screen or whatever it is you have to do? Remember to just give me some likes. It does help. Not you, Vapor. You just drive, mate. You just drive. I just need you to get home safe. But yeah, for the ones that are just sat there watching, if you could like the video, while we're just at this middle stage of doing this. Sean, I'm back. Had to do something here at work. Welcome back, mate. I'm glad you came back. It means that I'm doing something right. Alan, done already. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Winding the screws in. So, at the weekend, I have got Mark coming down. And Mark is coming to build all his roller up. Oh, Sean is holding. Why is he holding that comment, Sean? YouTube is saying we're holding this comment for a review. It's not bad, is it? We'll show your comment. There we go. Alad's done already. Thank you, Alad. Yeah, Mark's coming down on Sunday, and we're going to fit all of the electrics. I say we. Mark's going to fit all of the electrics into his shitoi, which is here in the garage. It's over there in a box. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. Can you see it? I'm in the way a bit, but it's over there in the box anyway. If you've watched the main video, you'll know that it's here. And weather depending, we'll go out and have a little rip. So that'll be good to get two of them out. We'll go and do a bit of racing. A bit of racing, a bit of batting. Race on there. Goes in that way. Make sure that we're putting the diff in the right way. Because again, if you put the diff in the wrong way, you'll have wheels going the wrong way. But only a numpty would do that. Yeah, I've done that. I actually done it on a live stream as well. Stood here fixing my car, chatting, put all my car back together, tested it. When I pulled the trigger, the front wheels turned one way and the back wheels turned the other way. I was like, oh. I knew exactly where I'd gone wrong. I do that in all my bodies, yeah. Tape where the shock towers go, where the body posts pop out, I mean. Yes, I should have done it really. But, nah, done now, innit? Done now. Damage is done. It's only a toy. It's a shitoi. Not even shit. It's actually really good. Really impressed with it. Rally have built a very cool car. Right, we'll get all this put back together. Then I'll do the rear. Big Al, I'm good, bro. What's you working on? This is the brand new Rally Shiroi, the short course truck. I just thought now it's had its first couple of runs, I will just check the diffs because it's a pet hate of all of ours, I suppose. that they say ready to run, then the diffs most of the time are dry. Well, on this occasion, the diffs weren't dry. What I should have done is taken note of which way that went in. I'm going to say neither. It went in neither of those ways. It must have gone somewhere. It definitely went in there. Let it go like that. And then it sits under there. With that to the front. Or like that. No, it must have went like that. So this must go on. Come on, there we go. We'll get that one on. Any good? Yes, mate. Very good. Very impressed with what they've done with this. I would definitely recommend. I would definitely 100% recommend this truck. It is very good. Apart from I can't figure out what I've done with that. I know that those two screws went in. That went in there somewhere. It can only go that way. Yeah, that must be it. It can't go in the other way. That must be it. That's how it's being. These longer two went there and there. But yeah, on my main channel, I did put a video out yesterday of taking this out. Yeah, really impressed with it. It's fast. It seems durable. It handles really well. It jumps quite nice. It does everything you want it to do. Even the dips have got oil in them. Can't be bad, can it? Can't be bad. What other ready to run comes with oil in the diffs? Because I know most of the ones that I've come across are almost dry. They might have the tiniest amount in there, but I'm impressed. I am impressed. And the one thing I am going to do with this is I will try it on 4S, maybe geared up. Gear it up, take it out on 4S, see how it goes. Could this be the best 4S truck going? And I know it's a 6S truck. On 4S, you'd never stress it out. But I know what will happen. It always happens. I'd gear it up to run it on 4S. I'd run it on 4S and think, this is amazing. It's really good geared up on 4S. And then I'd go, oh, I wonder what would happen if you put 6S in it. And then it would end up with some high voltage 6S packs. and then I'd complain that stuff overheat and broken. So far, I mean, considering I've never taken apart a Kagama, which this is what it's based on, it's came apart okay. I've not struggled really with anything. It's all been sort of the way you would expect it to be. Not like with the X Max and the Max. Those things, I mean, once you know how to work on them, they're easy. But when you first take your X Max apart, you don't know how to take things apart or how it's supposed to go together. Oh, why didn't that bite anything? Okay. Well, there's me saying everything's going well. What's happened there then? Ah, slightly different length screws. Longer ones in the front, I'm guessing. There we go. So that one must have been a longer one. Okay, well, that's my mistake. Yeah, that must be the long one, and that's the shorter one. Longer ones in the front, shorter ones in the back. Okay, not Karai's fault, my fault completely. Shocks, that's what I need to put back. When are you next out, mate? Tomorrow, maybe? Anytime. I go out all the time. Any day. Any day. But I think definitely Sunday because Mark's coming to put his roller together. And I think it might be a little bit drizzly, but I'm sure we'll go and test it somewhere, even if it's just quick. But if it's absolutely chucking it down, we might not. And I know before people say, but the cars are waterproof. They are. They are waterproof. It's not very nice to go out and stand in the rain all the time. But yeah, I'm free to go out most of the time. I think Vapor did mention to me that he'd said to you about us going out, so I'm definitely up for that. You want to get out at the weekend, but not sure what time you have. Yeah, that's normally the way. We are doing our track on the 12th. Yeah, 12th of this month. We're going to go up to our track for a couple of hours. Well, a few hours or all day, depending on who turns up and who fancies it and what the weather's doing. Good in Britain, and everything depends on the weather. You can't actually make a plan. 152. Do you like Trump? We're in the UK, mate, so make no difference to me whatsoever. I am neither here nor there. In Britain, in the UK where we are, a Trump is a different word for a fart. So make of that what you will. Big Al, 100%, mate. They want to come back to my playground, and I want to go to their BMX track. Yeah, their BMX track is amazing, and I would definitely come to your playground. I saw that on that video, didn't I? Commented. Alan, what did I miss? I went for 2 minutes. It's your fault then, Alan. Everything's gone to shit because you left. It hasn't. It hasn't. It's fine. All seems good. Well, do keep pulling these off. Click it back on. Yeah, nice that. All good. Right, we'll do the rear. Actually, first of all, most importantly, tea. I made my wife a milky coffee. Okay, I'm pouring myself a cup of tea. There we go. Cup of tea. Nice cup of tea. Right, we'll just do the rear end. I'm guessing the rear end is going to be much the same as the front end. We'll take all those out the bottom. This bumper's going to have to come off the back. It's all attached to the skid plate, and then it's just two screws there. Okay, let's start with these then, I suppose. Oh, I can't get the drill into them. I don't like that. I don't like that. I can't get the drill in. There would have to be two, wouldn't there? Get the smaller handle on it, maybe. Trouble is, you're not fully square with the screw, and you can end up stripping them easily. Can I get that on it better? Um, yeah and no. Yeah and no. Any news on John with shitoi mud flaps? Oh, do you know what? I forgot to send him pictures. I do definitely want some mud flaps though for the shitoi. Yeah. Has he found a way to make them? Dunno. Al, I want to get together all the YouTubers I know from all over the UK and all get out together. That will be epic. Like for a mad carnage video for us all. Yeah, it'd be fun, wouldn't it? Would be fun. Would be a giggle. What's not a giggle is getting to them screws. Okay, so I found one thing I don't like. That removing them is bit, a bit of a pain. Yeah, that is a bit of a pain. That I'm doing it though. I'm doing it. I'm getting there. It's warm in this garage. I need aircon. Give it a month. I'll be saying it's freezing in this garage. I've got a heater on. Mm. Well, I hope the whole rear end's not going to be like this. Are you having fun there looking at my armpit? No. Turning. Or is it rounding? Rounding? I'm not very happy. Oh no, it is turning. What would be the other way of doing this? None really. If you want to get to the diff, you have to take this section of the bumper off because that's all one moulded piece that goes down to the skid plate. Okay, well that's the first thing that I've found is a bit of a pain to work on. And it is literally just those two little screws that hold that in there. So yeah, once they're off, I think we're probably good. All good. Madam. Let's go to the bigger one. And we'll whip these up. So is it longer ones and shorter ones in this end? Yep, so longer ones to the outside. At least I've noted that this time. So now all of that should come off. There we go. And the bumper as well. Bumper, I mean, I will give it that. It's a very good bumper. Very good indeed. Where did that little red go? There it is. Oh, what else came out then? The other cap. 1, 2. Yes. I like the look of those tyres and the way those shocks are set up. Looks nice. Yeah, these tyres are good. They're a nice soft compound. They grip really well. Um, I'm not sure how they're going to cope with sort of doing burnouts and donuts on tarmac, but on loose gravelly surfaces, they're really good. Really good, yeah, and the shocks are very good. But I think Corrales shocks are good. They are good. Alan, that looks fiddly. Yes, it was. Literally just two screws that go through the shock tower that hold that rear bumper on up here. That was fiddly. That was a pain in the arse. The rest of it, though, has been really nice to work on. Very nice indeed. It all feels quality. It's a quality thing. Right, I have to take these shocks off again. So let's get this tyre. Slide the tyre underneath. And then put this in. Now, I would say that there's a good chance that this rear diff. Oh, no, no. There's a good chance this rear diff has got oil in it, I was going to say. Has that screw just rounded off after me saying everything's good quality and feels nice? Is it because it's full of. Let's dig out the crap. And let's hope we can get this out. Because if we can't, I ain't going to start playing the game of drilling it out today. That's not happening. I will just believe that there is oil in there and worry about it when it causes me a problem. Yeah, the tips are still good. We got it. We got it. It was just full of dirt. Drama over. Everyone can calm down. It's all right. There is a bit of sand back here. Let me just find a brush. Just before I pull this off, loads of sand ends up in my diff. Just knock the sand away. At least give it a chance. What car do you suggest I get next? A front truck, Alad. You've got a 1/8 scale racing buggy. You've got a short course truck. You need a monster truck in your life. Pirelli are all good at the minute. Alad, my Kagama 4 is a beast. Yes, Kagama 4s do look good. Have you had any problems with your drive shafts on your Kagama 4? Or have you had the updates on them? And if so, are the updates the little spring rings that are on them? Or are they the red rings that are on these? One-tenth scale Corelli, 100%. 1/8 scale K6 EXB are the best. Yeah, well, I converted my Freight and EXB to a Outcast EXB. Well, it's not really even EXB anymore. It's littered with all different upgrades. But I do like my Outcast. I liked the Creighton. Nothing wrong with the Creighton. But because I've got a Italian with a Mojave chassis on it, I've got like a long armour that handles really well. So the Creighton was kind of similar to that. So I converted it to the short one because I was going to buy a Notorious, but then me and John done a chassis swap, and I ended up with the Outcast chassis, and he's had the Freighton chassis. Because I think mine was a M2C 7075 one, and his was a titanium one. So we just swapped them over. Right, I took the screws out, didn't I? I did, so I can just pull these up, pop that off, pull this up, pop that off, slide this out. He says, slide this out. There we go. Oh, now this one feels really light. Did they forget to fill this one? Although the rear should be lighter than the front, shouldn't it? I was only going to put 10k in the rear. Uh, no, mate, the only issue I have is rake the stock bodies on the shop bodies on the shots. So I fixed on a live stream the other day. Big Al, if I win East Tactics Comp this month, I will get an Outcast Beefcake kit for sure, yeah. Mine isn't the Beefcake kit, but I don't know if you've seen my Outcast with everything that's on it. It's got KCRC towers, a titanium chassis, Vitavon and EXB gearboxes. It's got the EXB bracing, and actually on my Outcast, you know, like the Creighton, and on this, where it's a split top brace that attaches to the centre diff. Well, the standard Outcast is just a brace from tower to tower. But we cut down, re-drilled and tapped the centre one for the Creighton, so now mine is like a double split brace on the Outcast, which is cool because I don't think many people have got that yet or done that. You can't. I don't think you can even buy it as an upgrade. We made it here in the garage after bashing all day and then drinking some beers. It worked out fine. Oh, Vapor, hey all, finally home. You're still going? Yeah, I'm still going. I don't know how long I've been going, but just over an hour and a half. We'll be done soon. I'm literally doing this diff, and then we are done. We are done. Rides are made at home, Ben. Yes, it's always nice to know if people are home safe. It's very important. Well, there is a bit of oil in here, actually. It just is light, I suppose. The rear end should always be lighter than the front. I'm just going to put 10k in here to top it up. But yeah, it's not bad, actually. Right, well, I would say if you buy the ready to run, maybe the roller's the same. I'd be interested to know. I'm sure it will be. You don't need to do the diffs. It's the first ready to run car that I've ever taken all the diffs apart and they're actually filled. Again, fair play to Corrali. I think they've done really well. Really well. We'll have to do yours, Alad. We'll have to get the Mojave apart and we'll see if Armour are as good as Team Corrali. Bring it round and we'll do it on a live so everyone can see at the same time. Yeah. Oh, shock bodies. Yeah, yeah. I know what you meant. Same as the first EXP Creighton. Yes, but it was never a thing on the Outcast and on the Notorious. But mine now is. Mine is a thing. Roller feels tuned. I'd guess 20k, 50k, 30k stock. Well, actually, Vapor, I did sit and I read the book. Can you believe that? And that's shocking. I can read. But yeah, I read the book. And it was different things, but I think for bashing, I think it might have been 20 in the front, 100 in the centre, and 10 in the rear. I can go and get the book and we'll have a look if you like. It's upstairs. Yeah, I did actually sit and I read a book. Well, not a book. I looked at a manual. It had pictures in it, so it did help. I'm not going to read a book with no pictures. My good God, I'm not a crazy man. Oh, that's an interesting name, but they say hi, so hi. Allard, it's a proper RTR, yeah. Sounds like a plan. No, wait, that is a plan, yeah. Do it, mate. Come round, we'll do a live. We shall live stream taking your Harvey 4S apart and seeing if the diffs are as good as the rally. Because, yeah, fair play to them. Fair play to Corrali. This is definitely better than the Asuga. 100%. Do you know what the only problem with this car is for me? Is I now really want a Kagama. I liked the Kagama before. But if the Kagama is like this, but more stunt truck, I think I might need a Kagama. Right. And we're back on the rebuild. Just make sure that's on screw mode so we don't over tighten anything. Giving Big Al a shout out. He's so close to the 1,000 subs. Oh, are you, mate? Come on. You'll get there. You will get there. I'm sub to you, Big Al. Definitely. Yeah, go on, Alan. Go and sub to Big Al. He does some good stuff. It's all about supporting. We've got to support each other. We're all in the same hobby. We all want the same thing, really, don't we? The bigger that we can grow the hobby, the more sort of channels that we can get going, and the more sort of, what's the word I'm after? Exposure that we can give to the hobby, the better. It can't be a bad thing. The more people we can get into it is better. It just is. See, I know there's not many in here tonight. I don't think there's only what 7 or 8 people in. If you are in and you are listening, click on Big Al's name, put that subscribe button. He does do cool stuff. And at some point, you're definitely going to see a video with me and Big Al and Vapor. Because I think we've already all decided it's going to happen. We're all going for a bash. Because I'm well up for that. I am well up for that. They're the shock ones. Don't be silly, Craig. Don't be a silly boy. I think he's lest away, Alan. I think, which is all right for me because Midlands. I would just go and do an overnight in Midlands. Yeah, Vapor, 100%. I'm all up for a nice meet up with everyone and all help each other. The more we can push our hobby, the bigger the hobby will come. And if we can grow the hobby in the UK, it means we'll get better deals, better cars, better places to run, more events. Things should become cheaper. And said, we all need to get all the YouTube over the UK. We all know a meter. Yeah, I'd do it with most of us. I would meet up with most of them. Right, it was longer ones to the rear, wasn't it? Put that short one in first. Into there. Nearly. Nearly. Yes, it is. Time to stop messing because I nearly didn't put those screws in. But obviously, I would have noticed because I would have looked and said, oh, I've got spares. How have I got spare screws? Very good of Corelli to send you spares, isn't it? You take things apart, then when you put it back together, you've got a spare part. That's handy. Get rid of the sand out of there. There's like a little trough that in the back. The stuff is just going to build up there. Well, you're right. It'll be all right. Oop. Okay, let's go again then, shall we? Let's go again with that there and that on there. There we go. I'll just put these in. Shorter ones to the front, longer ones to the back. And then I'll put the truck back down and I'll be able to see the comments. Because at the minute I can't see the comments. But I will. In just a moment. Yeah, because I can't see the comments on my laptop, only on my iPad. There we go. That's all the ones back in the bottom. Oh, hello. What's been going on here then? Where were you, Alan? Not that far from Craig. I created the RC Lashes code again. Yeah, Alan's not that far, within an hour, really, of me. Our group is going from strength to strength, thanks to Craig promoting it, as well as myself getting our name out. Alan, have you got a channel? We need a place to meet that's in the middle for all of us. Somewhere in the Midlands. Though the hobby is still relatively small in Wales, it is a bit. We're trying to grow it, aren't we, Alan? We do try. That's gone a little bit loose. Can I tighten that? I might be able to get that through there. It's not long enough. It's not long enough. I mean, we have got our own private track area. But I get that it's quite far for a lot of people. But it is an epic place to play with RC cars of all kinds. And we can wild camp there as well. So you can make like a 2-day event. Yeah, Big Al Leicester then, yeah. It's ideal for you, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, in Leicester Telford area, sort of bang in the middle, isn't it? Everyone can travel to it. Fuck Birmingham, we're not going there. Hey, for the last time I tried to bash in a Wales BMX track, it was full of sheep. True story, not a sheep joke. I fully believe you. If you watch some of my speedrun videos, in fact, my latest one, where we went out with the XRT and the X Max, and I'm speedrunning the X Max down the road, there are sheep stood in the middle of the road. And they all like move out the way when the X Max is coming at them. Yeah, I mean, that's standard. Yeah. If you said there was no sheep there, I wouldn't have believed you. Yeah, Wales, mate, of course there's sheep. There's more sheep than there are people. Well, they fit nicely into the shot tower. It is just the angle of these screws that I don't like. This is by far, so far that I've found, these two screws that hold this top section of the bumper on, they are the worst screws on the whole truck. Everything else, dreamy. These, terrible. Absolutely terrible. What a stupid place to put them. Regal, yeah, man, we just need to find the best spot. I've got a few to bash at. An old abandoned BMX track, yeah. Yeah, we'll go anywhere, mate. Anywhere, really. Most of the time, I'll turn up with ramps in the car, so we can literally go anywhere and I'll chuck a couple of ramps out. Vapor, I was gutted. I got up from hotel before work. Batteries all ready. When you bash with vapor, you need a crash helmet. This is almost nearly killed some lad last time with a petrol car. Ah, is that the one with the gas leak? Oh. Quiz RC Garage. Hey dude, really liked your video and your driving skills with the new Corrali. Waiting for the new Mojave 6S. If it's not this good looking like the Corrali, I'm going to buy the shitoi. Mate, thank you very much for joining. And yeah, thank you for your comment. I remember your comment. So yeah, nice one for that. Yeah, this is the new Corrali. This is my shitoi. I'm glad you like that. Yeah, it is known as the shitoi, but it is actually very good. And we have been for the last pretty much 2 hours. I've been doing all the diffs, but that is it. We're done. I think that was the last screw. Yeah, there's no more screws there. I still need to wind that one in a bit. Yeah, these last two screws are crap. Yeah. So remember, Al, I've got my big black ramp too. Good. Bring it. Big ramps are good. My big pool table ramp is no more, I'm afraid. I went out with Allard and we took my big pool table ramp. And my X Max basically went through it. Um, to send my X Max off a ramp, it needs to be a very strong ramp. Because my X Max is a little bit fatter than most. I would put it on a diet, but I don't want to. Right, we should, hopefully, be all back together and working. Let's sip some tea. Vapor, I also nearly took Dave's head off too. Yeah, Dave's wild as well, though. He's an ace, nice bloke. Lovely. That's better when we sent it off that big corner. You need mine, then it's solid plastic. Honestly, that's probably the best way. Although, credit to mine, right? Since putting every single upgrade on it that I can think of, it doesn't kill diffs anymore. Really, it shouldn't. I mean, it's sickening, really. The money value within that truck is sickening. Really is. And does it make it any better than stock? Nah, probably not. It doesn't need everything that's in it I've done to it. But now I've done it, I won't change it until it breaks. But it is quite heavy now. It is just under 13 kilograms when it is loaded with its batteries and everything else. Craig, the shitoi is catching. It is, mate. Shitoi. It's good. It is good. And seems as my stock servo trapped itself out earlier, I thought, well, sod it. I've put my Dumbo receiver, well, I've put a Dumbo receiver in this. So now I'm not on the stock radio anymore. See you all later. Need to unbox and put electronics in something. Ooh, what you got, Vapor? All right, mate. Thank you very much for joining. We're done now, pretty much anyway. I'm just going to test this and then I'll be off. So, yeah, nice one for joining me, mate. Thank you. So, there we go. Got steering. All my gears sound good. And yeah, I've now got a gyro. Yeah. So I have a shitoi now with a gyro in it, which should just make it even more epic. Not that I like gyros, normally I have them turned off, but I think this will benefit from just a little bit of gyro. It's going to make it amazing. But yeah, I think it's good. Yep, all good. Right then. Well, that's me done. Your toy is ready for its next run. All the diffs are now serviced. All the diffs are serviced. Sounds interesting, Ben. Paper. Oh, I forgot you're not on Facebook, Al. Craig will tell you. But don't you know? You seriously don't know? Does he not know Vapor? All right. I would have thought you knew. Shall I give you a bit of a clue? A rather large, well, 1/8 scale size clue of what Ben's about to go and do an unboxing of and fit some electrics in. Are you ready for your clue? Have a guess at what he's got. They do look cool. I know some people aren't too keen. Some people think that the wheelbase looks a bit off, but it's just a shortened truck. And I think as the suspension droops, it does look a little bit off. But when you have them and they're like hunkered down, if you lowered one, yeah, that'd look cool. Might have to get some road tyres for it and let it sit quite low and take it street racing. Gear it up and we'll go and see the Bashmore boys when they do their Sunday night drag racing. That's a good idea, isn't it? That's what I should do. Nice one, Craig. See you in another one of your streams. Oh, nice. Yeah, right. I'm done. What's going on now? Turbo 1690. Senton. No, mate. Shitoi. No, not Senton. This is the new Team Corrali. Similar though, short course truck style thing. This is a 6S ready to run Corrali. That's what that is. But we've been on a couple of hours. We've done a few diffs. If you want to see this running and me unbox this and the roller, hit the subscribe button somewhere. I don't know where it is. Forgot. Hit it though. Find it. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe. And go watch the video of this because they're really good. Can't see the comments of this in the way, so I peer over it like this. Yeah, I think I am about finished. Unless there is anything else in here that anyone wants to see. RC wise. Yeah, very happy with this. Got a few Corrales. Yeah, what have you got? We've got this, which is brand new, and I have got the Asuga, which I think the chassis and the bracing on the Asuga is good, but the arms terrible. This seems solid, really good. So I'm happy with this. I think the only thing I'm going to do to this upgrade wise is a motor fan. Not that it got really hot, but I just want it to be cool. Yeah, a motor fan, and I'm going to upgrade the servo because the stock one did die on me. The stock one's fine, but the one I've put in it as a replacement, I don't think it's as good as the stock one, to be honest. So I will be putting something faster and more powerful in it. Definitely. Oh, you've got an Asuga, the Kronos. Okay, yeah. I've got. It's not. It's not a Corrali, but it's got Corrali wheels on it. It's my Outcast, and this has got Corrali Jumbo wheels on it. This is good. And this is heavier than that. We'll just throw that over there. Radix. Oh, Loader. Wow. Thank you for joining. So the Radix, yeah. That's good. It's a good one, the Radix. Let's pop that there. Move stuff out of the way. Finish my tea. And then you're back. Back, Craig. Work called. Oh, bloody hell. Work phoning you at this time of night, John. Must be serious. Yeah, no worries, mate. Well, we're all done with the diff, so I was literally just going to finish my cup of tea. And I'm out of here. I was just catching up with a couple of comments, and Turbo was telling me about some of his Corrales. And I was just saying how happy I am with this. But yeah, I think the plan for this and the next few videos is we're going to run this one with Mark's one, which is the roller. And we're going to go to our track, the miners circuit, and we're going to do a bit of a short course truck race where there's going to be two of these. We're going to take the UDR, which is over here. I don't know if you can see that. We're going to take the UDR. Two shitois, Texas Slash. There was some other stuff that was going to come. Can't remember what. Allard's Mojave 4S. Turbo, what have you got RC wise? A lot, I'd imagine. There's a few things. There's a few things. Right, okay, so I've got this. I've got an X-Max that is just covered in Vitavon stuff. Bulkheads and everything, really. All the gearing, drive shafts. Yeah, so X-Max, shitoi, an Outcast EXB with loads of upgrades, a Armatalion XL, so that's on a titanium Mojave chassis. That's got loads of upgrades on it. We've got a Revo, an LMT2, the Gravedigger LMT2, Traxxas Slash, Rolalo road car, two MJX rally cars, a Hebeo SSTE, two Traxxas Maxes. Think that might be it. Oh, and a Mojave Grom. Yes, John, your loss is coming to have a race as well, isn't it? That was it. I knew there was something. So yeah, there's a few things here in the garage. They look good together, don't they? Yeah, so we're going to be doing a short course truck race at our next meet. That'll be in a video coming up shortly. Well, I say shortly, a few weeks. Yeah, loads of fun. Loads of fun. And they've got the drone as well for filming, so we film with the drone as well as action cameras and phones and so yeah, there's a few RC cars kicking around. I do like the LMT too. It's a very niche car though. You can't just take it to a track and expect it to perform because it ain't gonna perform at a track. But for scale bashing, little skate park or little pump track, doing little flips and things, I really like the LMT2. I think it's one I will keep just because it's cool to occasionally get out. The Revo I really like. Oh yeah, and we've got the Asuga as well. I forgot that. Forgot the Asuga. And I think that is it. I think for now, anyway. For now, there's a couple more that I'd like to get. Right, I've got to work out how I can end this now, haven't I? So yeah, thank you all for joining me. Again, if you're in here and you haven't already, if you've stayed this long, you may as well hit that like button and definitely the subscribe one if you're not subscribed, because it'll make me feel good. But I appreciate you just being here. The what time is good, and it's nice to just chat to people. So let me go here. Just stop this. My mouse is crunching. Okay, let me go to there. And yeah, I do always, with my lives now, I always demonetize them. So there should be no adverts in my lives. So when you're watching live and we're interacting, no adverts, more interaction. I think that's the best way. It's better for everyone because I've had somebody say to me before that they asked a question and I was talking to them, I was answering, and halfway through my answer, an advert came on. And then by the time the advert had finished, they'd missed what I was talking about and missed their answer. And I was like, oh, well, that's no good, is it? That is no good. So I've totally demonetized lives now. So while it's live, there should be no adverts. There'll only be an advert if someone's watching the replay, the next day. But yeah, Alan, I'm back. Thought you'd finished. I am. I should be finishing. I am finished. Just stood here waffling to myself now, I think. I was uh, I was telling Turbo what we'd got in the garage because he asked what RCs have we got. So I was like, there's a couple. But yeah, I'm done now. I've finished waffling. I'm all waffled out. I've drank all my tea. I need to go upstairs, have a lie down, and yeah, chill out. I'm going to watch some other people on YouTube. I'm really looking forward to what Vapor's going to do. That does interest me. And yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed watching me take my truck apart and put it back together again. And you'll see me all again soon in videos. So yeah, cheers. Thank you very much. Bye.